And now, your roast master, that bitch, Tim.
Ooh. Deep, sexy, and now it's happening.
There's a giant pussy blocking the view of a giant pussy.
All right then. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, I am Tim. I will be your roast master for this evening for the roast of, well, a bitch. Not quite a pussy. That's my cat. So, without any further ado, why don't we just show the footage so the audience can get an idea of what they're dealing with.
This is my kingdom. Better give me my crown. I've been walking in the shadows. Time to light it up now. This is my kingdom. This is my kingdom. So you better bow down.
One of the things that got Desmond into magic was reading that book.
You're pretty good.
You better bow down.
Magic, Lost, Mega Heartthrob, DesmoFlynn. Yeah, that helmet was really hot.
Yeah, can you wear it in bed tonight?
Did you think you could start a war? This is my kingdom. Better give me my crown. I've been walking in the shadows.
Magic is one of those things that you can perform at any time, anywhere, with anything. All you have to do is take someone's concept of impossible and make it possible. Now. Who is Desmond Flynn? Did I just fucking lose?
Have you ever noticed how DesmoFlynn looks like a guy?
Oh, fuck!
FBI, open up!
Do you feel the magic happening?
Oh, fuck!
That just happened.
God damn it, Murphy!
Ladies and gentlemen, I present you...
Yes! Yes!
DesmoFlynn.
Running with the low on content. I think it's about time I introduce the first roaster. Hearing my own voice is actually annoying. Let's stop that.
Okay then.
All right. So for the first roaster, he's he has some trouble seeing things. He, however, does not have a magnificent beard.
Do you need to move your
That's right.
headset?
You're going first.
Sorry for shaving, Jesus. Way to put me on the spot. Okay.
Oh, I'm on the spot.
I was hoping not to go first.
Well,
I think Tim just said he's spotting.
I can 80 pounds. I'm weak as shit.
Truth. Fuck, I don't know where to go.
You want to trade? I can go
guess-
first if need be.
If you could.
Is that okay? Is that okay with Desmo?
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, last I checked, both you and Evan are hard of sight, so.
I wear contacts. So, does Tim need to intro me, or are we just rolling with Evan's intro?
We'll continue from here.
All right, so you all know why we're here. We're gonna talk shit about each other, and I'm feeling pretty good about it because truthfully, I'm like the most handsome guy here. So, fuck all you guys. Nexus is an odd bird. Usually, people who are that handsome aren't so damn nerdy, but I guess you can't win them all, right? He also wears glasses. 4 eyes. Loktar's one interesting guy. It's hard to tell though because he has a bit of a dry personality. Although his personality is not near as dry as any vagina he's ever touched.
That is true.
Can't confirm. Me and Loktar have something in common. Neither of us eat pork. Although for me it's because I'm a vegetarian, and for Loktar it's because he's a part of a cult. So, kind of weird, buddy. I understand that Evan is very into Magic the Gathering, as he put it, which makes sense because the only other gathering he does is his dick in his hands when he's ready for some passion. I heard that one time Evan was flirting with a woman, and he almost closed the deal until he had to clarify that he said he has a thick deck as he gestured to his card pouch. I didn't write one for Tim, but Tim's from Canada. I feel like that's punishment enough. The first time I ever met Desmo, I rated him as a suggestion from Slayer. It was right after one of my very first Hot Tub Happy Hour streams, which, in case anyone doesn't know, I fucking started the Hot Tub stream, okay? Long before any other motherfucker ever sat in a hot tub and streamed, it was me. I did that, just so we're clear. But anyways, I rated Desmo, and Desmo ignored me for like 5 goddamn minutes. I'm just sitting here the whole time, like, watching this guy I don't know, and from... I can say this now. I'm watching him from what was one of the historically worst camera angles ever. It was so goddamn bad. But as he's built up his stream, the camera angles got better. A lot of stuff got better, honestly. And now I can tell you that the camera angle wasn't the problem. It's Desmo. Desmo, you're just not very camera ready. I'm sorry, buddy. But tonight we're getting to see the unmasked face of DesmoFlynn. Although he added me on Snapchat a while back, so I've been seeing his face for a while now. And I'm not here to tell you that his face is ugly for when you guys get to see it. It's the kind of face that you yank it to once or twice, and then honestly, after that, you're fine. It's pretty forgettable. Speaking of Desmo and Snapchat, this motherfucker sends more Snapchats than anybody I know. Like, I swear to God, OnlyFans girls don't send as many Snapchats as he does. And I don't know if you guys have ever had someone add you on Snapchat that you didn't know, and you're like, well, maybe I don't know that I don't know them, right? So you add them, and then it's like one of those bot accounts where some scantily clad lady is trying to get you to click their link to follow you something, and it's probably just a scam. I'm pretty sure that they stole their strategy from Desmo, because they'll send you 30 snaps in a row to try to get you to click on this link. And that's effectively what Desmo does. It's what he's been doing the entire time I've been friends with him on Snapchat. My phone will just fucking be going off for 3 goddamn minutes. So, Desmo was married once, and there's a lot of reasons why people end up separating. But from what I understand, She just could not put up with him asking her if she would help it with a magic trick to make his penis disappear. I guess you can only hear that joke so many times before you just give up, you know. So part of the reason we're celebrating tonight is because Desmo finally got his new badass PC. And from what I understand, the streams aren't going to get any better, but at least you'll be able to watch porn in higher quality, so I guess that's a win. At one point, Desmo had expressed to me that he had interest in being in law enforcement, and I could just see Desmo on the side of the fucking highway during like a routine traffic stop telling the person to roll a constitution save to find out whether or not they go to jail. But where would Desmo be without the love and respect of all of his fans and all of his friends? Right here. Fuck you, Desmo. And that's all I got. Fuck the rest of you guys too, though.
All right. Good job, Des.
That's it.
I think you misunderstood him. He said lawn enforcement. He wanted to be a gardener, a lawn enforcement.
Lawn enforcement.
Yeah.
He needs to gnome it in.
Yeah.
All right. So, that was our first guest, technically our second. So, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, I'm going to go with our resident terrorist, Wakhtar.
Yes. It's wonderful to be here tonight. A bunch of guys no one has either heard of or wishes they would forget. Tim here is the closest person to actually getting some pussy because his bald head can be confused as shaved cock. And you I'd hit that. Biz is also here. Biz is what you get when Mimi from the Drew Carey Show and Richard Simmons have a love child. And that love child is forced to be put into a cage and eat cake and watch Sex and the City for the rest of his life. I'm not saying that Biz is a gay transsexual, but I'm pretty sure I saw Eddie Murphy trying to pick him up in West Hollywood. I see Nexus Raiden here. I don't know much about this guy. Now, I don't watch his streams. I only know about the little bit I saw from a little earlier ago, and I put this together real quick because all I know is he's 28 and he's from South Carolina. So I kind of would have thought he'd either be married to his cousin or in the Klan by now. So that's about it. I'm pretty sure he has that big beard only to cultivate and transplant for a couple of months when he actually loses the rest of his top of his hair. So he needs a transplant. Let's see. I got a little bit about Evan. I'm not sure about this guy. Apparently, he's tapped into the secret, the greatest form of contraception, which is Magic the Gathering. If a deck of cards were women he's fucked, he'd be the greatest lover in the universe. And now, to the man of the evening. What can you say about Desmo, his parole officer, life coach, and Chris Hansen haven't already said? Desmo wears a mask to cover half his face on his videos and clips. I just wish he would cover that albino ball sack he calls a chin. And the only real magic I've seen Desmo perform is when he stops streaming for the day. At least then I could take a break from choking my cock until it's red and raw, thinking about his chin. I mean, have you guys witnessed some of the Desmo's card tricks? I've seen a guy with cerebral palsy with better sleight of hand. I mean, I'm pretty sure Josh Blue would have a steadier hand fingering a tight Asian hooker in the back of a pickup truck on a bumpy dirt road. To say that Desmo is good at playing video games is sort of like saying Peter Dinklage could dunk on a regulation-sized basketball game. I've seen him try the same boss over and over and over again. He has the patience of a dead Swami or Dalai Lama. I don't know if it would be more entertaining to continue watching or to watch a fat Mexican whore get an STD fucking guy after guy very slowly. It's kind of ironic that he chose the name DesmoFlynn, Desmond being his first name, Flynn being his last name, because Desmos is the next generation of graphing calculators, while Flynn is a psychological effect to observe intelligence and test scores increase over time. His stagnant gameplay and magic neither increase your intelligence nor are they next gen. In fact, his TikToks make you want to smash your head with a hammer just so you can be retarded enough to understand them. But seriously, Desmo is one of the kindest and warmest and greatest people to be around. He uplifts his viewers, he's informative on his video clips, and I'm happy to say DesmoFlynn is more than just an acquaintance to me. He brings a bit of magic and happiness to a world that is sick and twisted. Congratulations on the new computer, buddy. I hope all your dreams come true. You make all of us better by being in our lives.
So, we've got 2 guests left. God damn it, Evan. You're back on the stage, boy.
Fine.
You're not swapping out this.
No, I know. As the resident local guy, I don't really know most of the streamers here except for Desmo. Fortunately enough, I know him and Tim. Other than that, I'm just a fly on the wall. Tim has been a friend of mine for a little while. He tends to share his political beliefs on Facebook. Like, he got his degree from the Facebook Academy of Gratuitous Sharing.
Accurate.
Now, Biz, honestly, when I first saw your handle there on Twitch, I thought Elon Musk had already registered a domain for his love child's fucking career. I'm like, oh wait, never mind. And on there, I noticed that you named your Discord the Bandana Ballroom. Little do people know that this is a throwback to your Speedo back in high school.
I would have totally worn a Speedo back in high school. Oh, that's
I do wear a Speedo back in high school.
Nexus, I wasn't really too much to go on with your bio there outside of being part of Cybertech. So I went off your name instead. A Nexus is basically a connection or a series of connections, and Raiden is lightning. So I just thought of chain lightning, which makes sense because one brilliant flash and then you're going to be gone. And then the symbolism on the Celtic knots that you have there and the D8 on your profile basically tells me that you're always doomed to be below average.
Okay.
Loftar is our token Arab. Slightly more entertaining than porn, and he has lived up to that so far. As long as the end of the night doesn't finish with the words of his people, Allahu Loftar.
Well, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
I never said it was.
It depends on what comes immediately after.
My dick.
We should all be so lucky.
Typical thug pervert attitude. And finally, the man of the hour, Desmond Flynn. The man who masks half his face as a favor for the rest of the world. When this man, he came to me and asked, you want to be part of this roast? And I said, I honestly don't know if I can do this. I literally started my script yesterday, but he's a man that you just cannot leave hanging. Trust me, he's tried. Honestly, the only magic trick that I've seen him do is that he was able to fuck that up. Now, he was engaged in the past, and unfortunately, that didn't work. The only engagement that he's really brought through is this roast, and it's been 4 years in the making. That kind of commitment is only shown one-sided, apparently, except for the few wonderful people we've got here tonight. So, drinks to you. Congratulations on the new computer. We're here for you to the end. And yeah, fuck it, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you.
I'm gonna stop there before I fuck it up even more.
Hey, real quick, speaking of things that I wore in high school, this picture is of me in high school. There's a rack of tutus for a production of Oklahoma that I was in, and so I just wore that around the hall for like a whole class period.
I'd do something like that.
I don't know. I had no shame. I just fucking did whatever I wanted back in high school.
See,
I guess I do
in
now
high
too.
School,
Like
2 of the 4 years in high school, I pretended I was gay because when you're on stage with the ballerinas, they're not allowed to wear underwear because the lines show through the leotard, right? So who was there to help them with costume changes but Gay Eric? It was fantastic. It was absolutely fantastic.
that's pretty brilliant, honestly.
I thought it was because you thought it would make you, act better, but no, you went with the better of those options.
I just wanted TNA. I was a horny little kid, so.
You're still a horny little kid, Lucar.
Right. That should be the second to last guest. So, we all know who's left at this point. It's Nexus. And you're what? Only one state away from Alabama?
One state away from lynchings.
Well, you are in the South, so let the Alabama spirit inspire you.
Roll Tide. All right, Nexus.
Tide.
Nexus
No,
is
War
good.
Eagle here. If you said roll tide, you actually might get lynched in my house. It depends on which side of the family you're talking to. Speaking of lynchings, I'm pretty sure that we are actually 4 sheets and 1 Arab short. Oh, wait, no, we have the Arab. If we got rid of the Arab and had 4 sheets, we'd have ourselves a clan meeting. I didn't go to any growing up. I did know some guys in it, but they just left a bad taste in everyone's mouth, except mine. They avoided me.
Yeah, it's called semen.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was told. But I didn't see any men there, so I only saw little girls. Speaking of little girls,
you sure not talking about the Catholic Church?
No, the Catholic Church only goes for little boys.
That's very true.
I was in the Southern Baptist Church. It was totally different. But speaking of little girls, I'm pretty sure the last time Loktar seen any pussy right next to his cat was in high school. And I think there's only 3 people here who have any pussy in their house. And yes, I mean the cats, although I heard Biz is married. That's just a rumor. Don't quote me on it. Speaking of Biz, he keeps talking about this fake meat, and I can't wrap my mind around it, because if he actually does have a real wife, what's she gonna do with it? I mean, that's basically a dildo, right?
You're pissed that is gonna work overtime.
Anytime I offer it to anybody, they tell me to go fuck myself. So I mean, it's very, very synonymous.
Moving on to the rest of these fuckers that I don't really know. I'm gonna have to keep drinking for this one. Some people have said that the best contraceptive someone can have is a terrible personality. But I I would like to present you Evan and his magic deck. Women stay like 30 feet away. Minimum. And I'm told that Loktar is not allowed within 500 meters of schools. I don't know if that's elementary school or middle school or high school or all of the above, but you know.
That's preschool.
Oh, preschool, sorry. And Tim here, I don't know. Tim, you look like you are one white fan away from being on that list. I'm pretty sure if you were to have a white van that said free candy, dude, people are gonna suspect that. Okay, people are just gonna know. But enough with these fuckers that I don't know, and probably none of us will remember each other. Hopefully, except Loktar, I'll remember you in my dreams. We are here to celebrate DesmoFlynn revealing his face. Unfortunately, I've seen asses that look better, and I mean donkeys, okay? Donkeys' asses that look better than this fucker. I've also had him on Facebook, Facebook and Snapchat, and
it's actually Meta now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry, Meta. I've got him on Meta and Snapchat now. And what Biz said was right. He sends more snaps than an OnlyFans girl. The last time I got snaps that many, I just looked at my phone and I was like, oh, I wonder what this is. And it's just like 6 minutes of him trying to play guitar and sing, and it just hurt. And it wasn't even the one song he actually knows. I'll give him props for trying to learn a new song, but brother, just stop right there.
Can't forget about the Dollarama trips. Get to the fucking point already.
I heard he has a TikTok. I refuse to really get TikTok or do anything with it on blatant principle of I actually have more than 3 brain cells. But jokes aside, Desmo is a great guy. He has been there for everyone. And, you know, I can trust him. I know he's got his back, unless it's, you know, sending me a bottle of whiskey. Fucking won't do that.
Such
But
bitch.
yeah, no, congrats, man. And, oh shit, my glass is empty. Give me a second here. Adding more 10-year-old whiskey to the glass, which is 6 years too young for at least 3 of the guys here. Probably 4. Cheers, mate.
Nice.
Just to clarify, Nexus, fuck Alabama. I just enrolled as it related to the joke, but fuck Alabama. The state, the team, the whole fucking place. Fuck Alabama.
I actually have family from Alabama and in Alabama. For the most part, yes. Save for Louisiana.
If there wasn't Alabama, Nexus wouldn't know what to compare himself to be a real racist.
No, that's West Virginia.
Well, no. I said racist, not dating your own sisters.
Okay, that's sister aunt. Thank you very much. Or possibly sister mom. Occasionally both.
Did you guys know that the toothbrush was invented in Alabama? If it had been invented literally anywhere else, they would have called it the teeth brush.
That's legitimately terrible.
It's true.
All right. So that concludes really all of our guests. So it's time for the big man to share his own attempts.
My God. When I said I was going to do a face reveal to getting roasted, I wasn't expecting to get my face kicked in the way it has been. Fucking holy shit.
Screen yourself.
I should.
Wait,
You're
wait,
fucking
you said
welcome.
face? I thought you meant dick, and I thought that was your dick.
Holy fuck.
No, ballsack is what I referred to it as.
Oh, you're right, sorry. My bad.
Loktar, holy shit, you really brought it tonight. Oh my god. When I said I was verbally getting my dick kicked in, I was not expecting to be compared to fucking anything that you brought to the table. Holy shit. And this is coming from a guy who spends his life fucking bombing schools, which is probably why you're not allowed within 500 feet of them.
Or my property.
Fucking Evan, Jesus Christ. I've heard you play piano. I've seen you play piano. And like, if there's anything good I can pull out of it, it's at least you know how to use your fingers. Unfortunately for your love life, that doesn't amount to anything. That, and despite how on point you are, you think, with your musical notes, you're still always a little sharp. Witted, maybe, but definitely not to the notes. These are fucking compliments. I need to insult you, don't I?
Yes, you do. Come on.
Your jokes are falling a little flat, mate.
Like Evan's notes.
Yeah, but it's okay. Most like the notes are all minor.
The only thing I can say is, even though I may not get a lot of action in my relationship, at least I get more action than you can ever get in your feelings for collecting magic cards. Now, Biz, the bandana bandito, the bandana bandit. I found out why you wear those also, by the way. Not because they make you feel cool, but because they help hide the massive fucking runway you have for a forehead. Fuck, I've been hitting the whiskey hard.
Be proud of the runway, sir. Be proud of it.
Fun fact, my Discord originally was called like the Bandana Banditos or something like that.
I will say that even though you have a runway for a forehead, I can still take proper solace in the fact that if I was ever in an emergency and I needed to make a landing, I can always find a spot in Texas, wherever you are. Nexus, my guy, you need to trim your beard. You look like one of those neck beards you find on Reddit and incel tears.
He is.
Coming from the south, I was actually not surprised when you said, hey, I want to be roasted, and you were like, you mean I get to show up to a spot where I get to roast a part black man and it won't be mistaken for a Klan rally? I realized the
That's only
second...
because Loktar's here.
Yeah, can we get a fucking round of applause for Tim? Because holy fuck. He may have not been prepared 100% considering all of his preparation was in the past 24 hours alone, but he fucking nailed it for fucking Roastmaster. So fucking round of applause to you, buddy. Those applause that you just got are more action than you will get from anything, even an Edmonton hooker.
They're called Oilers for a reason.
Tim,
we got the oil.
Tim, you have the kind of hairline that you aren't allowed within 500 feet of a school, but I'm pretty sure even an escort would tell you no. Now, let's get to the real reason we're here. We're here because I made a deal with not just my community, my viewers, my supporters, and how if I was able to replace my PC because of them, I would do a face reveal. We are here because I have a great group of support that, honestly, I don't think I would much rather see myself anywhere else. Thank you, all of you guys. Biz, Loktar, Tim, thank you, especially Tim, for being Roastmaster. Nexus, Evan. You guys remind me that despite being an NPC who works for just some random casino in northern Alberta, I've still got a little bit of success to brag about, because at least I'll be remembered as that guy who did the weird shit for your guys' entertainment. and you're welcome.
Wait, how much for that deep throat again?
It was like
I think it was
That's not weird. That's routine.
so now to the moment we've all been waiting for. We want to see my face. We want to see this mask come off. I want to see this mask come off more than anybody else because I've been wearing it for the past 3 fucking years.
I want the mild torture to continue, but I'm not the deciding factor.
I wanted to see a full mask, not just your face, but you know.
There's no reason he had to drink before he went for the mask.
I had to drink to put up with your shitty attitude.
If there are any pussies in here, they're about to get drier than the Sahara.
And Nexus responded to himself in your chat and said, "Hey, they're sexy."
I don't
Maybe you need
think.
to slow it down with the whiskey there.
No, I responded to you. It does that weird thing with friends.
I don't think. Nexus, I honestly don't think you can get any lonelier than replying to your own comment.
No. Have you seen Locktar?
Have you seen Tim's Tinder account?
Tim, one more roast for Tim. Tim, your game is so bad that I've had to operate your Tinder account for you, and all I can match with is OnlyFans girls.
I've decided that apparently I'm in the wrong country for love and for any potential relationships. It was decided.
Las Vegas isn't a country, though.
My top choice.
This is Tinder. Unless you're an ATM with feet, they don't want any part of you.
Appreciate that you guys are all just in denial. You're all just finding other reasons to blame the fact that you're single. Like, no, it's not my fault. I just live in the wrong country. Like, are there no women in the country at all? None? Really?
Listen,
really?
Before tonight, when I saw Tim's hairy pussy on camera, and Locktar's hairy pussy on camera, the last time I saw a pussy was like a year ago.
Yeah,
that is impressive considering the access you have to porn.
Nexus, that's because you've allowed yourself to become a neckbeard. Neckbeards don't see pussy. That's just how that works, dude.
He wishes it was porn. It was at the petting zoo.
I didn't realize Nexus was Scottish.
Right. I was right about that.
It's South Carolina. They call that Saturday night.
We call that a dance.
So here we are at the end of this train wreck that I put together so loosely that you would mistake it for a hooker's pussy. My face reveal. The mask comes off. It's been far too long of me wearing this or swapping it out for shades that it's just, now that it can finally come off, I'm incredibly happy. So without further ado, and one last insult for the rest of you guys, with the exception of Biz, I've never seen a bigger group of incels in my life, and I spend a lot of time on incel Reddit. So now, on to the main reason as to why I will be joining them. Off with the mask. Thanks for tuning into the Roast of DesmoFlynn. Unfortunately, I accidentally deleted my notes in the process of setting up this whole event, and I had to ad-lib everything. I'm really disappointed because I meant to end the roast with a toast. And it goes something like this. Some ships are wooden, and those ships may sink. The best ships are friendships, and to those ships we drink. From there, I would like to thank everyone who tuned into the stream when it was live. Thank you to everyone who tuned into it here on YouTube. And most importantly, thank you to the roasters and our roast master for taking time out of their busy schedules to make it a very memorable event.
Look at that ugly buck.
Dude, I saw him like last Friday at the movies. I was watching Ghostbusters and I saw the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Boom, right there.
Desmo, your face is greasier than the pigs that Nexus wrestles.
And the only thing greasier than that is the bacon you don't eat.